What's going on, you guys? My name is Scott. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be cleaning this entire property. Alright guys, before we get started, make sure you come over and click subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, even if it's just to say what's up. It helps the channel out so much, you guys. Let's talk about it. Guys, it is Monday morning. It's about 9:30. We've been waiting on the lift to get here for about 30 minutes. We've been up here doing a consultation with the homeowner, explaining to her our process, what we're going to do. She was showing us some things that she really wanted addressed. This is an old farmhouse, guys. This is all an addition over here. This is the main house. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but the roof has a lot of bacteria and algae on it, and it also has a lot of baked on pollen. So we're doing an entire roof wash, and you guys may be saying, well, why do you need a lift? Well, because this roof on the backside has so many different angles with the porches and carports and everything, plus there's a bunch of trees in the way. And we also don't walk on metal roofs. We just don't do it because, one, it's dangerous, and two, if there's any oxidation on it, which there probably is because it's the painted aluminum, it's going to leave marks on it. You're going to see everywhere you step. So we don't walk on people's metal roofs. That's just our rule. Some of you guys may disagree. We just don't do it. So we explained that to the homeowner, and we're doing the entire roof wash. We're doing the entire house wash. We're also doing the decks, the carport on the back, and a couple little old parking pads and stuff where they closed in this carport right here. This was a carport or a garage or something. They closed it in, and we got to get the front steps, things like that. So we're doing a full property here, and you guys get to join us. All right, guys, so I got the lift, and we are headed up here to get set up, get our safety harnesses on and all that. We're going to clean this roof. Yeah. Biggest thing, guys, is watch for power lines, vegetation, the house, and septic tanks. So yeah. Trent's over here getting everything watered down. We're get started. All right, guys, you can see Trent's already in position. We've already started spraying down here. I told him to stop because we're going to get the backside while he's there. I'm steadily rinsing this area right here. We pre-wet it, and we're rinsing as we go. I know y'all like my hat. Anyway, we've also pre-treated all this. This is dying very well. So now we're going to walk around back, see if we can find a water hose so that we can keep the backside rinsed as he is spraying. Little quick note: gloves, eye protection, respirator, PPE. You see Trent's getting ready to spray the backside. We got the lift, guys, because this roof is just full of crazy angles, man, like I said in the beginning. And it's just easier to get the lift. We don't walk on people's stuff. That's just one of our rules. It's dangerous, and oxidation for stuff like that makes people's stuff look like crazy. You gonna spray or what? Huh? Spray. It's hard to find good help these days, guys.
See, we got a pretty good bit of runoff, guys. It's a metal roof. It's hard to avoid that. So you got to make sure that you rinse everything really good. But you can see how fast we're able to work with the lift. Got a couple spots we'll have to touch up underneath right here that the lift won't reach. We're going to bring the lift around this side, but it's really wet. We had a bunch of rain come through, so I didn't want to sink the lift. So we're gonna have to hit it from the top.
All right, guys, so I'm up here in the lift. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse everything. You can see it's already dead. We're just gonna rinse it real good to get all this pollen off. Trent's being a good helper down there. Yeah. Just gonna keep on working, guys. See, I know some of y'all be like, man, why'd you need a lift to get up there? You should be able to get to the top of a ladder and just spray up. Yes, I could do that if I was just dealing with algae and bacteria, but I don't know if you guys can see this or not. See all that residue up there? That has been treated with 6%, and you see it's still there. I've rinsed it one time already. You see it's still there. That's why I have this lift, because that is baked on pollen, and you literally have to get up here and rinse it one seam at a time right here. As hard as, not real hard, but like with heavy flow to get it to come off. Some of y'all be like, why don't you just get up there and pressure wash it? Well, guys, this roof is heavily oxidized. See, I got pressure, but it's not like unbearable. It's like a little bit stronger than the stream of a water hose. You get up here with a pressure washer, yeah, you can hit every square inch of it. But if you miss one spot, which you're bound to do, well, you're going to stripe the oxidation up. So we soft wash this, and now we're just rinsing it with, you know, not a whole lot of pressure, just some force to it. So let me show you. If you guys can see this right here, but it's like a sludge. It just won't come off with normal rinsing pressure. You gotta increase it a little bit. All down there. So I'm going down every seam and rinsing this freaking pollen off because it's aggravating. Another thing, guys, is while you're up here doing the chimney and stuff, the lady was missing her screen to keep the birds out, so I got the screen. I'm gonna stick it on there for her because we're in the customer service business, right? Yes, we are. All right, guys. Well, still got a little bit of soap up here, but the roof's looking drastically better. Trent's, he took the lift up and got on the backside. The backside's real flat, but things that happen on the job, one of my pumps went out, which, I mean, it's done plenty of work. It went out. It keeps blowing fuses no matter what I do to it. As soon as I put a fuse in, it pops it again. Got with Cody out at Southeast Softwash. He said just change the pump. There's something wrong with it. So got an extra pump in the back, so I'm gonna go ahead and change it out. All right, so we have been out here for just a little bit now. It is now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're still out here. The roof is completely done. Just got through surface cleaning all this, so it's looking good. However, you'll notice I'm barefooted. That's because my shoes are full of freaking fire ants. So I've been chewed up by fire ants. Other than that, the house is looking spiffy. The only problem we're having, and the reason it's taking so long, is because the water pressure sucks. Like, sucks. Trent's around back spraying 5.5 gallons a minute out of the Softwash system, AlumiMax Pro Skid from Southeast Softwash. And I'm trying to rinse everything with the pressure washer while I do all the wood on this deck. Goes all the way down. So I'm trying to rinse all the front, and I can't because Trent is taking all my water. He's taking it all. He's excited, guys. He wanted to fix his speakers this afternoon. We're having to work because the water pressure sucks, and he's just in a fun mood. He's precious. What you need, man? Some slack. I need some shoes. Hey, but we're still going, guys. I'll let you know when we're done. But this is what we're doing. This is what's cool about the Southeast Softwash AlumiMax Pro Skid. The pump went out. I thought I had a pump on the truck, but I don't. It's in my garage. Anyway, I can be rinsing with a pressure washing system, also surface cleaning, while he's continuing to run the red hose around and wash and complain. So, I mean, you can technically work 3 people at the same time with this, as long as you got good water pressure, which we do not have. Just in case you guys were wondering, how big is this roof? Well, it's 4,800 square feet. This is the front of the house. You can see how it's got the little jump up with the dormer, or the main beam peak up there. We got the chimney for while we were there. We also replaced the screen I showed you. Keep the birds out. It's got a 3-car, about a 2.5 car carport, in-ground pool. We got a Softwash around it. And then all through there, it goes and wraps around, and it's big. Big old house. So anyway, we're just grinding, guys. Full day job. As long as all the equipment acts like it's supposed to. We would have actually been done by now if we had water pressure. As soon as I get going good with the pressure washer, we run out of water. All right, guys, so phone died while I was out there on the job. Got back home. I've got the old pump that went out on me. Got it taken off, and I've got the new one put on. Cody and them make it fairly easy to get the pump off and a new one put on. So we're back in business on it. Yeah, it's just one of those things. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, kind of tagging along with us as we cleaned a really aggravating roof. We got to actually go back tomorrow and finish up around the cool decking and surface cleaning under the carport. Everything else is pretty much done, and the homeowner's already happy. She's already paid. So just wanted to share with you guys how aggravating it is for us to clean this baked on pollen. I know a lot of you guys are probably hating on me right now because I didn't use a ladder, and maybe I need a booster pump or something like that. But guys, I have tried everything that I have in my capacity to get this baked on pollen off, and the only way to do it is to get up there fairly close to it. And I know I probably got some haters watching the video. They're like, oh man, I'd have got up there on the roof with some what are there? They are the metallic, not metallic, but the magnetic shoe thingies to climb on the metal roof. That's you, man. That's not going to be us ever. We will let the homeowner pay for a lift to do it properly, and that's just what we're going to do. This baked on pollen is a different animal than anything that you guys have probably dealt with. Some of you guys who clean roofs down here in the South, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I know Cody knows exactly what I'm talking about. I know Mike at All About Pressure Washing knows exactly what I'm talking about. It is a different creature. You either have to get up there pretty close to it and put a good rinse to it, or you've got to manually scrub it. And if you don't scrub every inch, you're going to see some oxidation stripes and stuff like that. So anyway, I hope this video shows you guys what we deal with down here in the South. My Southeast Softwash AlumiMax Pro Skid never disappoints. Pump just went out, and it happens all the time. So anyway, have you guys dealt with this baked on pollen? Have you had to get up there close to it? I mean, what's your solution for getting this baked on pollen off, guys? I'd like to hear from you guys in the South. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. God bless.